Welcome back, guys. Today, we're going to grab our paint palettes and paintbrushes because we're going to be painting beautiful landscapes in our solo review for Sunset Over Water. So let's go to the table. All right, guys, so this is your basic setup for the Sunset Over Water Wonderlust solo variant. Now, the difference between the solo variant and the multiplayer are going to be these cards right here. You're going to have what are called the Ranger Station cards. These cards tell you every time that you move through them on a turn, as soon as you're done with that turn, you and buy all your landscape or trade all your landscapes for commission cards, you can go ahead and replenish all missing landscapes. The other thing that is gone is the blue cards from the goal cards. In this one, you have these, which are the light brown cards. So you mix these up and you draw one of them. So this happens to be the mountains. So at the end of the game, for every commission card over here that you have that have mountains on them, you're going to get 1 point for 1 extra point for each one of those. So we're going to set that there. The rest of these go to the box, back to the box. And then we're going to take our trekking cards. Now, in these cards, I'm going to mix them up. We'll look at these cards. There's 3 things on here. There's a wake up time, a movement direction, and a mount. So we can, on this card, we can move 3 spaces, either straight up or side to side. And then how many landscapes we can take upon that movement. So when we take a look at this, when you take your planning card, you're going to set it right here. And depending on what time your wake up time is, you're going to take one of these actions here. So if you wake up between 5 a.m. and 7:45 a.m., you're going to go ahead and replenish any missing landscapes that you've taken off of the tableau. If you wake up between 8 a.m. and 10:45 a.m., you're going to take one of your commission cards here that is the highest number. So in this case, it would be this one that's a 5 right here, and you're going to discard that. And you're only going to have 2 commission cards this round to get from. And then if you end up late morning, which is 11 to 12:45, you're going to discard the 2 highest numbers. If you have a tied number, so let's say we had 2 5s here, the leftmost card gets discarded. So what we're going to do is we set up in a 5x5. We put our meeple, which is the green one. I'm always green. In the center spot, we leave the rest of our landscape cards on the side here. We mix up our planning cards here, and we draw 3. Now we put these 3 cards out, and we can pick whichever one of these cards we want. So right now, I want to kind of get moving. So we're going to start at 9 o'clock. Now, if I wake up at 9 o'clock, it says I'm going to have to discard this highest card. So we're going to move that over there. Now, this card right here, while it is face up, is not available to trade or to get from commission, to trade your landscapes for. This is just showing you this will be the first card that comes out next deck or next round. That is until the final round. In the final round, you will be able to take this card if you have enough commission cards for it. So we're going to move those down. And I'm going to look at the icons on these cards here as opposed to what I've got I can move. So I can move 3 straight up or straight down or side to side. Now, the thing is, on this card, I can move up to 3 spaces. I do not have to move all 3 spaces. I can move 1 space, 2 space, or 3 space, and I can take any one painting, one landscape along that path. So I've got a waterfall and a question mark. On this card, that means I need a landscape card that has a waterfall and any other icon on there. And then on this one, we have a mountain, a flower, and any other symbol. And then the bottom one is any one symbol. Now, it's important to note that any of them that are singles, they can only be traded for singles. So you can't take a card that has multiple icons and just use it for the single icon. So we're going to get moving here. And I'm looking at this card right here because this card right here has a waterfall and it has the water. So I know that I can trade it for this because I need a waterfall and any other in any order. So I can move 1, 2, take this card and put it off to the side here. And then I can resolve anything. So I know I have this that I can get. So I can discard this card. I take this into my hand. We'll put this right over here. So now I have those 3 points. And we're going to go to what's called the cleanup phase. So then we're going to take this. We're going to discard it over here. It's done. We're going to pull out and replenish our commissions, putting that one up, and then we're going to draw one more of these cards, and then we're going to pick one, and we're going to go from there. Now, this last round, we moved through this, so we get to actually take and replenish that. When you replenish your field, you go from left to right, top to bottom. So this is only one, so we'll take that one out. And we will put our meeple right back there. And that meeple is ready to go out trekking again. So we're going to go at 5 a.m. So we were able to replenish here anyway because of the 5 a.m. wake up time. There's nothing else to replenish, so we don't have to worry about it. Now we can move 2 in any direction and take 1 painting. So we're going to put that right there. So I'm going to look at my commission cards here, and I got a single and these. Yeah, we're going to move. We're going to move back this way. 1, 2. All right, we're going to take this one. Now, I can't trade this for anything because there are no open commission cards over here. So this round is done. And since I moved through the middle, I can go ahead and discard this. I can replenish this one right here. Now, this deck is going to stay the same until I pick a card, either trade for these cards, or I get them discarded by picking a time of day that asks me to discard them. So you'll take all of these and you'll keep drawing these cards and taking turns, resolving each day until this deck is gone. At the end of that time, you will take all your commission cards, add them up. Any landscapes you have left over that have, you'll count the total number of icons that you have on these. For every 2 icons, you're going to get 1 point for unsold ones that you haven't traded for commission cards. And then you're going to get an extra point for every single one of these that end up on your commission cards. Not on these, but on the commission cards. You total everything up, and that will be your final score. Now, one really important thing to note, if you end up your last round and you end your last round in the middle, you get an extra 2 points. And then on the back of the rule book, you can see this is your solo, your Wonderlust final scoring, and it's kind of how you know how well you did. So if you get 20 or less, you get paint by numbers. 20 or less than 20, it's paint by numbers. 20 to 25, you're a hobbyist. 26 to 31 points, you're an apprentice. 32 to 37, you're a journeyman. 38 to 43, you're a master painter. And 44 and above, you're a true artisan. Now, I can tell you that this game is very fun and it's very relaxing. It is difficult to get those higher points. It seems like it may be easy, but it isn't. So let's go ahead and go back up to the top, and I will give you my final thoughts on the game. All right, guys, so that's our solo playthrough of Sunset Over Water. Now, I'm a solo gamer. I like to play a lot of solo games. Just about every evening, I play at least 2 or 3 solo games, and right now, this is my favorite solo game. It's very easy to play. It's very relaxing. There's a little bit of very light strategy to it, not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of thinking and number crunching. I'm a person that likes to sit and solo game so I can think, I can process through my day and things that are going on. The artwork by Beth Sobel is absolutely gorgeous in this whole game. There is not one of her paintings on here that is anything but top notch. Um, Quick playthrough, it only takes about 15-20 minutes depending on how much you do think about it. Really easy to understand, really easy to play through, really easy to set right back up and play again. This game also plays up to 4 people and is a great family game. This is also what we call kind of a gateway game. This is a game that will get people that are not traditional board gamers to come to the table and really have a good time because of its very simple rules and simple setup and simple understanding to play. You go out, you move to what the card says, you take the cards that you can, and then you trade it for cards that have the same iconography, and you get the points. The people with the most points win. So it's very simple. Great for the kids, great for the whole family. So we do highly recommend this game, and we hope you enjoyed our review. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also hit that bell for notifications. We try to put out a new video every Wednesday, so we hope to see you back here next time. Thanks for coming in, guys. Bye.